risks and big consequence when people fuck up. So where perhaps we've been lenient on fuck ups in the past, that can't continue in this content if we want to continue to progress, in full clear AQ40 and get into Nax. So um, I'm not looking for purple parses or gold parses while we're clearing. I'm looking for like blue and even green, and perfect execution within your role and within the mechanics of each encounter. So um, if you're fucking stuff up, you're putting not only yourself at risk, but a lot of the raid as well. So, warriors, if I call, hey, no charge because it's going to DR our stun lock on this boss, I need that to happen. And if it doesn't happen, we're going to loot lock you for the night, more than likely. Um, I'm pretty serious about that. And then, like, I know it's annoying. I'm not out here trying to make friends, though. I'm trying to clear the content and progress the guild as safely as possible. I know I'm not like the perfect example of doing that all the time. I've turned a dragon or two myself, so officers can keep me honest as well if I've fucked up. Like I'm not an exception, but that's what I'm looking for. I want people to be focused on listening to calls. If I say wait on DPS on trash, you need to wait on DPS on trash. There's a lot of areas where one person going rogue can blow up like 10 to 12 people and put their lives at risk. So let's tighten up. Don't be heads down, no tunnel vision, listen to the calls. Let's execute perfectly within the mechanics and within the raid calls. All right, let's start buffing up.
Can everyone zone in, please?
First time in here.
Dude, do you want your flask on this character or you want me to just hold it till
No, you're good. I have one on my rogue.
Be good to start consuming and everything.
Yeah. So how this is going to go is we're going to unboon, clear these 5 trash bowls. Then we'll reboon. We're going to send some of the warriors out to go get the big battle shout buff. Summon them back. We'll do the boss explanation before that happens, and then unboon and head right into the boss fight. So this would be just kind of a quick boon or unboon and then boon again.
Will everybody need to boon or just the people going out?
You guys could just log out too if you're not. Yeah.
BJ ever respond to you?
No, I haven't heard from him. I wonder if he's pissed about not being in a Winnebury group. That would be.
Don't show up for that. That's some
Really?
crazy shit.
Yeah. I mean, he was kind of signaling that he was annoyed with it in raid chat earlier.
Or
The
form
sign in
better.
chat.
No, in the AQ, I think that was a mistake because he was in Silithus. I was hoping he wouldn't die. I didn't know if he like tabbed over to Discord and did that by accident.
Bingus, are you good? You're offline?
Just same buffs.
Okay, go ahead and log
Well,
in.
but you're burning mine.
So these Obsidian Eradicators, no, we're not going to wait, are basically a bigger version of the ones in AQ. They'll blow up if they get to full mana. So both Warlocks and Bino will be focused on mana drain, and then we'll kind of get a feel for how much we need, but for the time being, I want Murbler throwing mana drain as well, and then Oni as needed if you can kick in also. Let's go ahead and unboon. You can go ahead and pull when it's at its max patrol route. Or if you need to wait, you can wait. By the way, if we ever get one of the Eradicators and the Anubis with the Sentinels, we're just going to run out. for some of these pulls, especially the later ones, we're gonna initiate the pull mounted up so we can just turn around and run out. Bino's on his own; he'll probably be fine.
Luck, bud.
We believe in you. I say from my mount back here.
Okay, I'm marking these sentinels. We're not just burning skull. These mobs all have one of 9 abilities at random. They won't have shared abilities, but what happens is as one dies, the ability is then passed to the other ones. So, in general, we're looking to kill any mob that has the spell reflect abilities, a heal over time, or tank knockback first. The ones that we'll be watching out for are Mana Burn, Mortal Strike, and then the real nasty ones are Thunderclap, Shadowstorm, and Thorns. So tanks, we're dragging Thunderclap away from the raid. If there's one that's Shadowstorm, that can be we can avoid the range for that because it's got a minimum range. So when we call out stack on whatever target, if there's a Shadowstorm one, everyone needs to move in on that target to be within the minimum range of Shadowstorm. And then lastly, there's the Thorns that will fuck you up melee. If there's a Thorns target, just don't even swing on it. It's 500 nature damage per hit. If you're a rogue, you'll kill yourself really fast. So no melee on Thorns. Tanks assignments are posted. Zug, you're on Skull, either X, Zeus, Square. Can't wait on Moon. Tanks should be responding to the ability that their Sentinel has on their own. So if you've got Thunderclap, drag it out. I'll be primary on calling kill targets. Dooch, back me up if my Wikor is not cooperating.
Yep.
Mages, there's assignments for detect magic as well. Tanks can just walk into this and pull.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Knock away
Knock
on
away on
Skull.
skull.
Stack on Moon. Let's kill Square first.
Everybody's on Moon.
And then we're gonna kill Skull
Find
after.
shelter.
Move up if you're getting hit by Shoutable.
Drag Moon onto Skull. That's dead. Alright, we're going X.
Fire on the last 2. Be careful.
This has a knockback here.
Nice job.
Green mount.
Those are kind of do you suck checks, so we did it. Alright, one more Eradicator. Let's get ready with Mana Drain. We're gonna wait for the one that's patrolling around and grab that first.
Everyone mount up. This is the difficult pull. It's very easy to screw up.
Yeah, that last Eradicator got to about half mana, so let's just plan for both priests assigned to Mana Drain to just kick in along with the Warlocks and Bino. You cannot double Viber.
So you already got him out.
Clean. Let these come back a bit. Here's a pull timer. Same target, same plan.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Stack on square. Get skull out. We're killing X first. Then Moon. We'll need Mortal Strike on Moon.
Watch Shadow on square. Shadow reflect.
Okay, we'll finish square. And then everyone needs to move in on Skull. It'll have a Shadow Storm. Nice. Go ahead and boon.
You said we could log out if we're not warriors, right?
Yeah, you can. I'm actually gonna log out so I can share my screen here.
Is there like an assignment sheet on who's supposed to go get this, or just all warriors?
Is
It's
it
just
limited
tanks.
to party size or okay? Yeah, we'll just do tanks. That's fine.
And we don't want too many warriors getting it because it is dangerous.
You want me getting that, Zeus?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Okay. I am gonna stream.
Yes, we need 2 clickers. Tank 2 is online. Perfect.
Should I log on and grab the buff first then, and then just log off? If he's ready, I'll just do that.
Okay.
Are all warriors getting it, you said? Or just...
Nope,
Just
just
tanks.
tanks.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Where'd those come from, Hobo? I didn't see them on the way in.
They dropped. There's more in the pack we just killed.
Thick, did you try and taunt the tank knockback one? Was it taunt immune?
No, I sat there waiting for there to be actually a problem and didn't need to do anything.
Okay.
I
that's
think
nice.
I had enough threat to where the knockback was inconsequential. I think that's what happened there.
I was sitting there watching it.
So should tanks drop group? Who are we whispering for an invite?
Whisper Thassalok I posted in guild.
Okay.
I need one more
I'm coming to click then. I'm logging out
clicker.
20 seconds.
I don't think I've ever not seen thorns on at least one of those pulls, so it's actually pretty lucky.
It's a beautiful thing.
We're gonna get spoiled.
No, I think we didn't see Immortal Strike either.
True,
But
actually.
yeah, no Mortal Strike, no Thorns, and I think we saw everything else. The weak aura appeared to work,
Yeah.
so that was nice.
Good to go.
Both the weak aura and DBM worked pretty nicely.
Okay, summoning.
I actually like the DVM visual better. It's like smaller, a little cleaner.
You can like scale it down in size if you want. Like we can work
Yeah,
on that later.
I need to do that.
I click like twice here and then log back over.
You can log now if you want. I can click. Beano Swamp.
Beano Swamp.
Good pulling so far, Bino too.
Yeah, I was doubting you on that last one. I was like, ugh.
That looks slightly
Never-
smooth.
I never had
Never
a
count
single
the
doubt,
Beano.
Bino.
Nope, me neither.
I was mounted up towards the back, but never had a doubt.
Yeah, but that's
I
not
get a
because
first
of
aid
Beano.
from you? Never mind, I'm good.
But I mean, look at Dooch's mana. What do you want him to do for you?
Yeah, what do you want me to do?
We just need thick, yeah, and then we're good.
Okay, so you guys have to drop group and make a party, because I don't think you can hand it in as a raid. And then you just
Sure.
pixel stack on him when he hands it in.
Can you just pass
And
lead and I'll boot people who don't need it?
Sure. Okay, now we're going to need a warlock and a couple clickers at AQ40 to go zone out, summon the tanks back.
I'm already waiting if you want to send me an invite.
Is it Tank Tua in here? Tank
Let's
Tua?
check my totem.
I don't think
Appreciate
Tank
you,
Tua is in comms.
Appreciate him. Yeah. Just say thanks. You might want to
I'm
stack
ready
tighter. Can't
to
wait.
summon you.
Are you guys in a separate group?
Yeah, we are. Just get the
Okay.
stuff.
I can summon on QE.
Oh, all right, we got it.
We have Hogo ready. Hogo's out here with us.
Now, if I hit my battle shout button, is it gonna fuck that one up?
Nope, you shouldn't be able to override it.
Okay.
We gotta start inviting him back.
Yep, and Hobo, and Hobo, and Zug.
Which Suganai?
Yeah, I'll need assist again.
Yeah, Hogo, can you pass me a lead?
Big ass Tarn.
Just go in and log out. You only got 15 minutes on your buff.
You want everyone to log in first before they do, and then just have them be the last login?
It just teleports you to the entrance, right? If you're slow, so it's not a big deal.
Were we gonna wait for a 40th rogue, or do you want me to get a gain on to fill?
I would take kind of any fill at this point.
Okay, let me see if
But
I can.
if BJ does become available, we'll swap him out.
Okay, I think he'd be fine with that. Let me try calling him.
We're missing Can't Wait, unless you summoned him and he hasn't taken it yet.
Not yet.
Yeah,
No,
he's
they
summoned.
didn't summon
Hogo,
yet.
come back out here.
I'm streaming if you guys want to tune in for the fight explanation. I'll wait till I hear some more beeps.
You usually have to stream. I don't see it.
What's that?
You start the stream. I didn't see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks like a couple people are watching.
There we go.
Okay, first boss, Prophet Scarum. So, couple abilities here to be aware of. So he'll Earth Shock range targets only. So another reason you'll want a GNPP up. That'll only happen if tank is not top threat. Not a big concern generally. The boss and his clones can randomly blink around between platforms. So I don't know if you guys can see my mouse, probably not, but where the boss is standing currently is the middle location, and then up the stairs to the left and to the right on the platform. He can teleport to either of those locations, and I'll get to it in more detail in a sec, but he also spawns clones in those locations. The next thing he does, and this is a big scary, is True Fulfillment. It's a mind control that increases the mind-controlled individual's damage by 300%. We are going to have hunters bait that by basically standing inside the boss with all the rest of our melee being at their max melee range. And we'll also have the hunters unequip their weapons. So they should, they'll still be swinging at you with fists for 300% damage, but it shouldn't be as deadly as it would be otherwise. The boss also, and his clones, will cast Arcane Explosion. It's an AoE, unlike mages, it's not an instant cast. It has a 1 second cast time. We'll want greater arcane potions up for this. And DPS warriors and rogues should be looking for kicks. We'll have people assigned to both sides for that. And then the main mechanic is his quartile split. So basically, he'll create 2 clones of himself at when he hits 75% health, and then again when he hits 50% health, and then again when he hits 25% health. Every time that happens, we need to stop killing the boss and focus on killing the clones. The worst thing that could happen is people don't pivot to the right target, we accidentally burn them down to the next quartile, and more clones spawn before we've finished killing the other clones. So this is kind of like what I was talking about earlier. Really important to execute within the mechanics. There'll be a circle / condom on the boss that should remain on him throughout the fight. The boss can move locations while the clone process is happening, so don't assume the target that in the middle is still the boss. You should be looking for the raid marker. If for some reason the raid marker gets removed, by the way, Thas, I've tried to limit people with raid assist for that reason, so it should just be like, me, you,
and the tanks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I don't want that accidentally coming off. If for some reason that comes off, the other way you can tell which one is the boss is his mana bar will be less than full. The clones always come in with a full mana bar, so if for some reason we don't have a circle anymore, that's how we're picking out which ones are the clones. So there's locations for everybody to stand or assignments for everybody to stand. I want tanks to stay on their assigned platforms between clones in case of a blink, but DPS can move and flex in between their assigned platforms and go back in on the boss. But just know when the clones spawn, you should be running back first to your assigned side. It's also possible that 2 spawn on one platform rather than on the other. If that happens, just again, I want the tanks to stay on the far platform, even if there's nothing there, because the boss or his clones could blink, but DPS can move over and start focusing down the targets. For healers and casters, let me play this a little bit. You'll want to stand on the raised edge on the inside of the stairs or on the platform itself. It's a little bit safer to be on the raised edge just because you're further away from any mob that gets mind controlled. But if you stand on the raised edge on the inside of the stairs, let's see if this, you'll have both LOS on the middle and the platform that you're assigned to. I think these guys are actually standing where they should be. So. Yeah, so if you look on the top right, you can see the priest standing on the raised edge, just on the inside of the stairs. You have to actually go up, turn around, and then jump facing downward to get up there, but that'll give you LOS, and you'll be a safe distance from any mind-controlled targets. So let's just talk about roles within this fight. So tanks are picking up the boss and the clones. The blinks wipe threat. The cloning process wipes threat. So tanks are taunting frequently. All warriors are burning intimidating shout as soon as they have rage with first GCD, and tanks are staying on their assigned platforms. DPS warriors, same thing on intimidating shout. You're also looking to pummel the arcane explosions. You're pivoting from the boss and killing the clones. Rogues are burning a Blade Fury Flurry pre-pull, so that should be off. We don't want any cleaves going out with the mind control mechanic. I don't want anyone accidentally killing one of our hunters. They should also have mind numbing poison on the offhand. That'll help slow down the blink cast and make it easier to kick. We've got mages assigned, 2 on each side. You should have the macro to automatically target and sheep a mind controlled player. I would cast a sheep and immediately start casting another one. A lot of people have magic dust, hopefully, as well. If you can use magic dust while we're waiting for the sheep to go out, that'll help as well. We have warlocks assigned to each side. Your first GCD after the clone split should be to reapply Curse of Tongues on the side you're assigned to, and in the middle as well, again, to slow down the cast on Arcane Explosion. Hunters are baiting the MC. You're literally standing inside the mob where the video's placed right now. You can see the paladins essentially doing the same thing on the aligned side. You're standing like inside the boss. Everyone else is at their max melee range. Like I said, healers are just jumping up on the elevated edge and maintaining LOS on both the center pack and the platform that they're responsible for. We're going to do a login, pop stone shield, and then log out again. Final reminder on no cleave, no AoE, and max range DPS to help us bait the MC. And again, really want to stress we're moving off the boss. We're moving off condom / circle and burning the clones first. Very dangerous to overburn the boss and not pivot to the clones. I think that's it. Can't wait, or Thas, anything you guys want to add?
Not much other than to say that it is super important that you respect the mechanics and respect the raid calls. Whatever happens, if Zeus says something, you do it instantly. You don't finish your fireball cast, you don't dick around anything. Just do exactly what you're told the moment you're told, and we'll all be okay.
One
Can
quick
I ask
thing.
a?
Are,
Oh, go ahead.
are we gonna drag if there's two on one platform?
We can. I expect the clones to go down pretty quick, but if there's two on one platform, yeah, let's have one try to drag. Can't wait on the left side. You could be the dragger. I'll plan to stay, and then mess on the right side. You can be the dragger if you get two, and thick can stay.
Sounds good.
For the hunter bait, are we sitting there the entire time without our weapon unequipped, or like just before MC comes out?
The entire time. There's not a timer, so you're pseudo. I don't think there's a timer. I guess we'll find out. You're
Okay,
pseudo
so-
AFK for this fight. It's
Okay.
you're not participating.
And then you have me assigned to the right group, so I assume that means I'm running to the right ad and standing inside of him when he spawns. Like, should I just stay up there the entire time?
Yep, you're staying up there with the tanks assigned to that,
Okay.
to that platform. And right and left is based on the perspective of like looking at the boss on the run in. By the way,
Okay.
For Bingus and Thasimar, I've got you assigned to heal like the center group and the tanks there, but I want you to stand on either side. So Bingus, your name has right in parentheses next to it, so you can go right, but you're responsible for healing the tanks in the middle. And Thasimar, same thing, just on the left for clarity.
Okay.
So that's pretty much it. Kill the clones, pivot off the boss, kick the arcane explosion, CC the MC targets, no cleave. Any questions?
Yeah, between the tanks, how are we going to determine which clone to pull if we're basically supposed to be spamming taunt? Mess and I both taunt the same mob, and there's two clones up there.
Yeah, so if
I'm
you
gonna
see
stop
Mess
taunt.
is on something, or sorry, if Mess sees Thick is on something, you should switch targets. And same thing for Can't Wait. I'll just have like Zeus and Thick will stick on their targets. Can't Wait and Mess are swapping to a different one and taunting that.
Thank you.
You should have target macros set up to where, let's say there's two with me and Zeus. I'm just going to throw a triangle on it and say dragging triangle. That way, if me and Zeus just so happen to be on triangle, there's some communication to where he can swap.
Yeah, I like
think
it.
that'd be pretty effective.
All right, everybody log in. We're gonna pop Stone Shield, log off for 2 minutes, and then go. Let's wait till everybody's logged on, and I'll do a pull timer to pop Stone Shields, and we'll do it together.
What does that do when you log off for 2 minutes of Stone Shield?
So you'll lose 20 seconds on the Stone Shield potion buff, the 2,000 armor, but while you're logged off, your potion CD will expire. So you'll still have most of the buff available while we're fighting, but you'll have your pot cooldown off and available throughout the fight.
So just pop in a log?
No, we'll do it all at the same time.
You want us to unboon first?
The groups need to be fixed too, by the way.
Yeah, let me fix the groups. Yeah.
Zug and I are backwards.
Is that it? Jerk my totem's in the wrong group too. Where is he supposed to go? He's in group 2.
Yeah, but I don't know who I'm meant to replace.
Yeah, and then Thick is supposed to... Oh, it's Zug Zuggerton. Where's Zug Zuggerton? There he is.
Group 3.
Yeah, looks right.
Okay. Yeah, we're good now. Let's get your food and alcohol now. My food expired. Fast, do you need raid lead back? Or you
I don't need it. I only need it to set up Master Loot.
Okay. Let's go ahead and unboon.
I already popped the Stone Shield, by the way.
Okay, go ahead and log off then. And then everyone pop Stone Shield, log off.
Look how dark we all are.
That's got to be racist.
I've almost got 10,000 armor.
I'm not sure, Acro. Everything that you'll see online is like super fast because people are just zugging stuff down. I think it's more about important to just like respect the mechanics than anything. No cleave.
I was muted. I don't have a stone shield. Is that only for the melee or everybody?
It's nice for everybody to have. If you don't have one, it's
okay.
You're probably fine.
I can give you one for the whatever the boss is because it just whirlwinds across the whole raid. So it's good for that boss specifically.
Yeah, it's good for everyone to have one there.
Yeah,
okay.
you need.
Well, if anybody has an extra one, then I can buy one.
I'll give you one. Let me log in at some point. Remind me if I don't.
All right, thank you.
Should hunters dismiss pets? Can they get mind controlled too?
Actually, don't know. Does anybody have the tactic on that?
I've never heard of pets getting mind controlled.
I don't think they
I don't
can
think
because
so.
otherwise you'd use them to bait the mind control. So I'd
Yeah, I
throw
feel
your
like you'd
pet
use
on.
it.
Yeah, use it. Have it attack something.
Your pet gets mind controlled. I'm using it for rage.
I'm not gonna lie, he's gonna fuck you up
That's
with
a good
300% damage, brother.
Rogues, remember, pre-pull, burning blade flurry, warriors, intimidating shout early. Let's get that mind-numbing poison on the offhand as well.
Should we pop Blood Fury before we go in as well to get that on cooldown?
Not
Just
a bad
because of the
idea.
healing debuff.
Not a bad idea. Tanks, if you need to swing a couple times on the boss to get rage for intimidating shout, that's fine before you move to your platform. Let's go ahead and log on. I'm doing a super quick ready check, and then we're going.
We're mounting up, right?
Yeah, might as well. Waiting for Blue Bis. Alright, ready check. Good luck, boys.
5.
We'll say it like that.
4, 3.
We got it.
2, 1.
Burn those spheres. My fear's burned. Get to your platforms. Kick the arcane explosion. Need curse of tongues. Mind control and Cal. Kill the clones. Be off condom. Good kicks. He's gonna teleport. Images in 5%. True fulfillment on Cal. Make sure you're not swinging on circle. Good kicks. You guys should be on skull. We're gonna get clones real
not
soon.
be on circle.
Last set of clones. After your clone's dead, you can move in on the boss.
Careful executing on them.
Execute the boss. Can't wait, got him. Flawless victory, good job.
Nice.
Loot the Karaji lorries and Scorpia, if you can.
Dono tried to murder me. Loot lock him.
Really good job, guys. Pleased with how that went.
Everybody loot the boss. That's how you get rep. You need the Karaji insignias.
Don't turn them in until you're already neutral, though.
There is a trash pack directly below us. Be careful going down the stairs.
You guys can follow Star. Okay, stop here. Don't go further down. I'm going to mark the targets. So, new trash mobs here. The Brainwashers, Mind Control, they will always be the kill priority. You're fine to cleave as long as you stop. Once the Mind Control goes out, you'll get a Bigwigs or DVM warning about it. The Mind Control target does not have the big damage increase, but mages should still be looking to CC immediately. The Guardians, the main thing they do is they will charge when one of them dies if they're in LOS of each other. For that reason, we'll be LOSing these guys the entire time we're clearing. There are some places where there's like a low ceiling and it's not as dangerous, but there are some places where there's a very high ceiling and you'll fall to your death if you don't let Perpetry in time. So for every pull, even if we have a low ceiling, we'll LOS these. Liler, you can pull X back into the tunnel that we've pulled into. I'm going to pull square to the left into the other tunnel. Whoever's assigned Zeus Merbler, you should be following me to make sure you have LOS. I want really strict DPS discipline on the Guardians. There will be some packs where we're opening on Guardians first, and we need to wait until LOS is broken. Otherwise, people can die. Really important.
Santi's asking to set tanks.
3, 2,
Can I get someone else to do that? Zug's mind controlled. Lather pick. Or sorry, can't wait. Alright, you guys should be good on X. Kill X. Nice job.
Whoever got the sleep on me, that was fast. That was a good job.
Yes,
There's
sir.
a flask,
Oh.
free flask of Titans to whoever has Festival Dusts.
I burned a dust there. Is that you, Fine?
Yeah. I mean, we could have overlapped too.
Odds will
Oh,
tell.
it doesn't. Oh, okay.
That was.
I mean,
that
on
was super
CD.
quick.
I am too.
Okay, as we go down the ramp, you cannot hug the right side. You might pull from below us.
Yeah, hug left. There's a pack on the right. We are going to pull a patrolling pack of warriors first. Actually, I want everyone to stop on Star while I explain. Oh, there's the warriors. Let me mark those real quick. Got them. Okay, warriors are pretty much tank and spake on their own, but when they die, they spawn a lot of small bugs. They will basically aggro whoever's closest. What I want melee DPS to do is weave in and out as they die. You don't need to be out long, because we'll have the tanks assigned to each target. AoE lip taunt when theirs goes down. Your potion is on CD or something, drop a target dummy. Can't wait. Can I have you AoE taunt when X goes down? Since Liler is a bear.
Got it.
Yeah, you don't need to be a hero here. Just wait for the AoE taunts to go out and step out as they're about to die. I want to pull them coming out of the tunnel rather from this direction. Hunter traps help here, by the way, as well, to slow them down once they start to get loose. Follow Star. We're staying left. Okay, we'll take them right here. Let's get traps down. AoE taunt.
Do not back.
Yeah, do not back up. AoE taunt when your targets die.
I come back.
Nice job. Okay. Continue to hug left. Next pack is the same as the first one. 1 Brainwasher, 3 Guardians. We'll always pull all the Guardians back and then pull the kill target forward. So what we're going to do is there's a lip underneath us. Like if I were to run directly at the mob, we'll pull the Guardian that we're going to kill down there first. No DPS on it until it's all the way down. The other 2 will remain up here. So the first thing off tanks are doing is dragging up essentially to where I am. We'll kill the Brainwasher. Once that's done, X, Liler, you can drag back down and underneath the lip directly in front of us.
Five, 4.
Please don't look at the
3,
Guardians unless you're a tank.
2, 1.
Thick,
Yeah.
can you back up on Skull?
Yep.
In case of mind control. You can actually go down right now, Liler, with X. No DPS on X until it's out of LOS. Drag Moon back further. Be prepared to
Get
live with
underneath.
Petri if you go flying.
Do
Okay.
not be behind it.
Let me know when it's dead.
It's dead.
It's dead, it's
Okay,
dead, it's
I'm
dead.
bringing Square down. No DPS on the run down. I want it all the way down before we kill it. Okay, go ahead. Nice job. We can move in on the last one. Very nice job. Okay, we have 2 pulls similar to that. They'll have 2 Brainwashers in them. Again, we'll prio those first. We're going to pull all the adds, the guardians, back here on the other side of this chest, and then again we'll pull one at a time back closer to the where the pull originated, and kill them over there out of LOS. I want to move forward to get marks.
None of you need to be up there.
Thick, can I get you to back up on Skull in case of mind control, and then Mess, let's have you back up on X. Unless I've assigned you something else. What did I?
Assign me triangle.
Okay, I might need that. We'll see.
You've assigned Mass Diamond.
Help me out. There should be a third guardian in there. Oh, there it is. It's on the left. Okay, never mind. Mess, you're back up on Skull, and Fury Prot, you're back up on X. All right, get your targets. You can kill the brainwashers up there. Remember, we're dragging the rest of these back. You know, are you going to pet pull this?
4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm going to leave the first guardian, which will be square up here. The rest need to be behind the corner.
Lilar's
MC. MC on Mess. Need to get those bugs around the corner.
One of you has an add-on that's removing the skull off the mob.
Okay, go
the
on
MC.
square. On square, guys. Go on square. Square. Okay, drag Moon over. We're waiting. We're not DPSing as it comes around the corner. Don't. No hunter shots. Get it all the way around the corner. All right, that's good. All right, finish off triangle. All right, same plan.
I instantly got bashed and was knocked down when dragging that. Is why they didn't get around the corner.
That's right. We handled it pretty well, actually.
I know it works post emp trash. It probably works here too. You can ground the mind control on the pull. So just have a grounding totem down until we are making contact, then switch to Wind Fury.
Same plan. I'm going to keep square up here. The rest of the guardians need to go around the corner.
2, 1.
No DPS on square yet. We're waiting on Moon. No DPS on square, guys. You're killing it. All right, go ahead. All right, drag Moon over here. Stop hunters. Stop shooting the targets while they're coming around the corner. We really need to wait. Very important. The ceiling is like 1,000,000 feet into this room. All right, kill Moon. Go ahead and move in on triangle. We have a lot more of these packs, guys, so I want to be crystal clear. Like, no DPS while we're dragging around the corner. I don't want them coming around 40%, catching an execute, and dying early. 0 DPS. All right, Bug Trio.
No alcohol.
Thank you. So each of these bosses has a different ability. Lord Kree has a frontal cleave. That'll be Zug tanking, so we need to make that sure that's facing away. And then a poison volley if your GMPP has been consumed. Go ahead and pop another one. When he dies, we'll kill him first. He summons a very nasty poison cloud, so around 30% Zug. We're going to stack these initially. I want you to start dragging him out. If he doesn't get all the way out, we just need to drag the opposite direction for the other targets. Youch has an AoE fear. Let me move group 5, moving a shaman into group 8. And a great heal that can be kicked. So look to pummel and kick the heal on Youch. That's the X target. When she dies, there'll be a swarm of non-elite bugs. We'll have an assignment for a warrior to AoE lip taunt those bugs. On this encounter, that's when I want sappers to go down. After we kill X, we drop sappers. Vem has a knockback threat drop. When the other two are dead, we'll use basically the primary tanks. We'll just chain taunt. He'll be the last one we kill because he has the best loot table. So again, we're going Kree, Youch, Vem, as the raid markers indicate. We'll initially stack for cleaves. At 30%, we're dragging Kree out. Then we finish him off, stay out of the poison. We'll focus Youch. When he dies, we'll AoE lip taunt. AoE lip taunt will be Zeus, who's on X. And then can't wait if he's still alive or the bugs are still alive after the AoE taunt goes out. I'll have you back me up. Again, we're popping sappers on the swarm when it spawns, killing Vem last. I want everyone to kind of move in and stack on Vem, and we'll have hunters at their near max range to bait the charge. Everyone else should be pretty close. He knocks back pretty far. I'm pretty sure it's the furthest target. So like everyone for the entire encounter should be at like mid to close range while hunters are outside. Hunters, I would make sure you still have your lip cooldown up so you can lip if you're about to take fall damage. Every time one of these guys dies, there's a threat drop. So again, tanks are taunting or mocking blow. Throughout the encounter, I'd stay in Fury Arms so you can stance. We should open with Death Wish for the fear immunity. DPS warriors and rogues, you're looking for kicks on the heal. Shamans, we're starting with Tremor totems, at least until X is dead, and Poison cleanse totems as well. Hunters won't aspect of the wild until Skull is dead. And I think that is it. Anything to add from Thas or Can't Wait?
No, I was talking to Bino, and that was the only thing I wanted to cover. So we're good.
We need to make sure that the backup warrior for the ads that are spawning has AoE shoutout. So
Let's see. Oh, yours is on 30 seconds, and so is mine. We'll just wait 30 seconds.
So switch me and Cal for this.
What?
For Wind Fury?
Switch you in. Oh, sure.
Ow.
Yeah, I can do that.
It's okay. We like you in Group 5, Cal. You can stay.
Lyler, you can be your backup on Vem, by the way. It's not on the sheet, so Doc and Final Rodeo are watching both Can't Wait and Lyler. There's a lot of threat drops and charging, so you can just kind of taunt back and forth.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Stack and cleave. All the warriors should be using their flasks. Death Wish early. Alright, drag Kree out. Let's drag square. Tanks pick up after the threat drop. Watch the poison. I'm feared. It's off. AoE taunts going out shortly. Sappers. And finish off Yem.
Stack in.
Chain taunt, guys. You can just swap to shield and just keep taunting. No one's chain taunting. There we go. Good taunt, Fury. I'm taunting. Boots the Fallen? Nah. Grab the insignia.
The literal worst loot.
There it is. The Boom
right.
King Bisque gloves.
Bingus! You made that happen.
Good job, guys. That seemed like a lot of sappers. Those bugs died pretty quick.
Yeah, it was nice.
Holy Nova. Good job, priests.
We did get a heal off when we were pulling Kree out, so we need to have a couple rogues stay behind.
Yeah, we should assign a rogue to just sit on. Yeah, I was just gonna make a note of that. I think the cook's been pretty good though so far. All right, so the next couple polls are there's one patrol later on, right, Bino? Is it okay? We can wait. I thought we pulled this next group next. Can you guys mind vision? Okay.
There is a
Can you
patrol.
mind vision and see if it's coming, and then throw 3 marks.
Leaving
Might have got the
currently.
one that path through here though.
Okay, try and mark them if you can. Should be skull X triangle. Zug, your AoE taunts up. You're good. I need Thick Hobo to. Actually, you can just pick up square and taunt when your target's dead.
I'm on triangle. Don't we usually kill that first?
No, we're getting the 3 warriors first.
Okay.
So it'll be Zug on Skull, Lilar on X, Fury Proc, can you AoE Lip Taunt when X dies, and then Thick Hobo on Square. AoE Lip Taunt.
Coming back.
Traps down, Hunters. Remember DPS to step out as these are dying. Oh. Alright, let's pull the other back.
We all have
One sec.
seven on CD, by the way.
One sec. Sorry, I need a second to explain. So the kill mob will always be here. The rest of them are coming around the corner. So same as usual. We're pulling all the guardians back, and then the kill mob will be forward.
Zeus, how am I tanking in AoE lipping?
What do you mean?
I'm
You
tanking
won't need it
triangle.
on here. These are guardians. I was talking about the warrior pack that was patrolling. You won't need it here.
Thank you.
Let's just wait till we see that patrol pack again, and then we can pull.
We want to tank them underneath this little thing, right?
I want them around the corner. Oh yeah. Where you're standing is fine. That's a fine kill spot. Everyone else should be around the corner.
We're not touching them, right, until all of them run back?
Yeah, don't touch them. Let them come all the way back. It doesn't come very far. We're just going to wait till it turns around, and then we'll pull. So Zug, Lilar, Zeus, Can't Wait, Thick, and Mess all have kill or tank assignments here. Zug, you can just take yours right back, or right to the kill spot, and the rest should come back.
Okay.
Warriors are currently leaving.
No, they just left.
They're leaving? Alright, send it. DB boo. Do not burn Skull until these are all the way around the corner. No DPS yet. All the way down, guys.
Don't mind me.
Waiting on purple. Waiting on purple. Okay, go ahead and burn Skull. Let me know when it's dead.
It's dead.
Okay, X, Slider, go. Don't kill X while it's coming around the corner. Alright, kill X. Is it dead? Alright,
Dead.
Square's coming. Alright, go ahead.
Dead.
Next. Moon.
Stop doing damage to the other guardians. They're below half health.
Okay, bring triangle.
Yeah, nobody touch. Nobody touch. They're low. Like.
I'm gonna taunt since you're dazed. Alright, go ahead and kill. We can move in on the next one.
Thanks. I felt really awkward standing in front of the raid like that.
Performance issues.
Alright, let's move over here kind of slightly to the left so we can see this warrior pack. Oh, there it is. Ugh. Got him marked. Let's get slow traps kind of at the entrance here. We'll wait for him to pat back. Let's see, my AoE taunt is up. I'll just dummy, actually. Let's just stick to the tank assignments, and tanks, if your AoE taunt is up, just throw a dummy. And then can't wait if you can throw for X when it dies.
Yep, got it.
When that marked patrol comes back, that's where you want the lip taunts, right?
Yeah, but we're just going to throw dummies with this time instead, just to keep it simple, so the assignments are a little bit clearer. So Zug has an AoE taunt
Hello?
up. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Then act like it.
AoE taunt. Nice. Okay, so we're going to take this next 6 packs of Guardians here. Let me mark same thing. The kill spot will be just, I don't want to scoot too close, but just forward of where I am. The rest of the Guardians, we're dragging them all back over here around the corner. Ranged and healers, just make sure you have LOS on your assigned target. Zug, you can just pull yours forward right off the rib.
Okay.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
If your lip's on cooldown and you get yeeted up in the air, remember you can Petri. No DPS on Skull yet. Let us get these around the corner. Okay, go on Skull. Let me know when it's dead.
It's dead.
Go X. X can go. No DPS though. Just auto swing on these guys so we're not burning them too low. Go on X.
Yeah, measure blasting on those outs.
It's dead.
Alright, bring in square. No DPS yet. Kill square.
Dead.
Next. Go on moon. Next. Ooh, that was a little close, guys. Alright, we can move it on the last one. Same plan here. We're just going to move in on these mobs, and then we'll drag the kill target to the right of the wall. So Skull can just go. We'll pull Skull initially and drag to the right side and kill it there. Rest of the tanks can just move in.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let him drag Skull into position.
Take it a little more. Take it a little more.
Yeah, I want it a little deeper. Okay,
good.
X.
Well, no further than that corpse.
Is it dead?
Dead.
Okay, coming.
Dead.
Next, moon. Hold DPS. Alright, go ahead. Triangle.
Dead.
Go on triangle. Alright, we can move it on the last one. Alright, we're gonna pull the next back all the way back to this spot, and same plan basically. Get your food buffs. Yours expired, mine has. I'm gonna make Skull one of the further back targets, so we have time to drag the rest of these. Does anyone see the unmarked? Someone throw purple on the unmarked. Oh, there it is. Oh, there it is. Got it.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
No DPS on skull until we're all the way around the corner. Try and strafe, guys, so we can move a little faster. Waiting on purple and X. Waiting on X. Okay, go ahead.
Good. Dead.
Liler. Go ahead. Next. Moon. This is the slow way to kill him, but it's feels safe and controlled. Triangle. We can move in on the last one. Fast and chaotic ways you find somewhere to back up that'll limit how high you knock up, stack them all up, and kill them at the same time, but people just end up dying.
You need me to
We
switch?
didn't have a stone shield.
I mean, it is
Oh,
very
let's
fun.
Yeah, it's fast, but significantly faster. But we'll do it
Do you
this
need me
way
to switch
for now.
these?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Let's see. I can't remember. There's no more trash, right? Okay. Yeah, if we can get, you can just log out and then we'll get an invite and summon on Dooch the Rogue. Okay, so Battle Guard Satura, there's the boss, and then she comes with 3 Royal Guards. There's 2 phases to the fight. Phase 1, the boss does a Sundering Cleave that reduces armor by 1500%.
How much thick?
They're like 5 gold right now.
Zug will be facing the boss away from the raid.
you.
And she also does a whirlwind. She is immune to stuns while spinning. It's a very, very nasty whirlwind. Top priority in this fight is getting out of the whirlwind. I just want people to save their lips because there's a knockback as well and some threat drops and charges. I want you to save your lips for protecting yourself rather than like going in and swinging during the whirlwind. And then there's also an enrage at 20%. In phase 2, which happens after we kill the guards, that's when she picks up the reset aggro. So she'll randomly reset the threat table and start randomly attacking different targets for like 5 seconds before she returns to the highest threat player. We'll be chain taunting the boss in that phase. The Royal Guards have a whirlwind as well. They are not immune to stuns though while spinning. So the plan is to stun lock the guards. They reset aggro off the rip. We'll have 2 tanks assigned to each guard and try to chain taunt to the extent we back, the extent that we can. And they have a huge knockback. So the plan is here we'll do the same Greater Stone Shield strategy. So we'll pre-pop a Stone Shield, log off, and wait for our cooldown. Actually, this is all physical damage, so you guys are already offline.
Dailies, can you summon Dooch, please, the rogue?
I would like Amplify Magic on
It's
the
saying
little
he's not in
rapier.
the instance.
He might.
Oh, I am.
He is. He's here.
Alright, I'll start running. There's no
just
mobs
use
on the island here, right?
just use Raid Chat. I want to continue the fight without the explanation being
Sure.
interrupted. Okay, so what we're gonna do, like I said, pre-pop Greater Stone Shield. In phase 1, we're gonna wait until, like on pole, we're gonna wait until the boss is patrolling away, and then we'll move into position and let the boss patrol back into us. The reason for that is the rogues need to be in stealth to maximize their stun lock opener. So what we'll do is move into position. I want the tanks in a line up front. I want the rogues in stealth in a line behind them, and everyone else further back, but reasonably close. We'll stack the ads and cleave them down. Let's Dooch, I'm gonna have you on boss. I want you to wait a little bit to start your stun lock, and I'll have Zug drag the boss out of the stack. I don't want that whirlwind to go off if we're still finishing off the guards. If you get popped out of stealth, that's fine. I can live with a vanish taunt, vanish, and then cheap shot and have like a slower or shorter taunt.
Just call for it when
stun
you want
lock. Yeah. So again, we're stacking the 3 ads, max AOE. This is where I want all the sappers popping off. Everyone should have a sapper. Everyone who's melee should have a sapper. If you're not melee and you have a sapper, feel free to run in and pop it. We've got like 10 seconds roughly until the stun lock ends. I want the ads to be dead before that period ends. Once those ads are dead, we're all moving on to Satura. The primary tanks, which would be Zug, Lyler, Zeus, and Mess, will have a taunt rotation or chain taunt basically on the boss. Whoever has aggro on the boss, if she starts spinning, you don't get to run out like everybody else. She'll start flying around. So you need to throw a shield on and basically eat the damage while you get healed, just to be clear, while everyone else is running out. Healers, I want you guys to spread out and cover the area in case of knockback. So in the assignment, you'll see that I've got Jerk North, Santee West, Bubba South, Jeff East. You don't have to be super far, but if you can get towards that quadrant of the cave so you can heal anybody who gets knocked back, that'd be helpful. For stun locks, again, Dooch on boss, Acro on Skull, Octa on X, and then Fury, if you can go deep prot and throw a concussive blow on square. Let's have everyone focus on square initially, like chain your cleaves off square, and we'll burn that one first as fast as possible. The other thing that's really important here, and if you do not listen to this, you're loot locked. No charges from the warriors. No charges, no intercepts. That DRs the stun lock and reduces the duration that we'll be able to keep these mobs locked up and safe. No charges, no intercept from the warriors. None. That's the fight. Stack them up, stun lock them, sap or cleave, move the boss, stun, and then taunt rotation. If you get knocked back, be prepared to lip. I want everyone to save their potion CD for a lip. If you are logged off and haven't taken your stone shield, go ahead and log on and turn and pop it. I'm popping mine now and logging off. Did you get a summon, dude? Are you good?
I ran up. I just bought potion. Fast. When I log in, can you give me a 30-minute mark?
Yes, I will.
Okay.
Any questions, guys, or anything to add from Thas or Can't Wait?
So if the taunts aren't perfect, which is possible because it's kind of chaotic, if we're all grouped up in one tight little ball, we could all eat the whirlwind. So once everything's under control, just take a couple shuffles left and right so that we're not in one pixel stack blob.
Yeah. So on Skull, it's Lyler and Thick. So Lyler, I want you to open with a taunt when it expires. Thick, you go next, and then you're probably throwing a mocking after that, because Lyler's taunt probably won't be back up. For X,
I
Zeus.
should taunt mocking there, is what you're saying.
Taunt into
Okay,
mocking, yeah.
Thank you.
Zeus first taunt on X, Can't Wait second taunt, and then I'll go mocking after that. Grit, I got a tank assignment for you here. You're on square, first taunt, and then Mess, your second taunt. Grit follow up with Mocking Blow. And then it'll be Zug, Lyler, Zeus, and Can't Wait moving in on the boss and chain taunting with shields on.
Just to reiterate, Zeus, when do you want the stun on Satura?
I want Satura out of the stack because I think she's
Okay.
going to spin before we kill the ad. So I want her out of the stack. And once she's clear, you can stun.
Gotcha.
For warriors, I want Death Wish popped on opener so we can kill the ads as fast as possible. And then we're going to use Wreck here. We'll Wreck once we pivot to Satura.
One quick note. Yeah, that was basically what I was going to say too, is Death Wish on opener, because ads have to die first.
We need to kill them in 10
Incredibly
seconds.
The ads are primary focus. Oh, obviously open with sapper, everything like that. And then when it starts, Satura is enraged and spinning, it's a crazy amount of damage and she hauls ass. If you're getting chewed up, Petri, don't stand there and die. Just click your damn Petri button. There's a lot of damage. It's kind of chaotic. She hauls ass. Don't die to it.
Lip works as well, right?
Lip
It's purely physical damage. That's why we stone shielded.
Lip does work.
And that's why we have Amp Magic, yeah. Okay, did
Question.
anyone not pop their stone shield when I did? Do we need to wait longer?
I popped it, but I have a question.
Yeah.
I'm assuming the warrior no charge thing is because it'll screw up the diminishing returns on the rogue stun
Yes.
blocks.
Yeah, it'll
And
DR.
is
the
there
stun block.
something else, like if someone has thorium grenades instead of sappers, or is there anything else that can also fuck up the DR that we're not thinking about?
Yeah.
Or
Don't thorium
No
grenade.
stuns. Yeah, no stuns. No stuns
No
other
stuns at
than
all.
rogue stuns and concussive blow from Fury on square. And then again, I want everyone targeting square off the rip because I think this we'll have the shortest stun there. We're cleaving off of square.
You're pushing. We're gonna respawn at the entrance here in a second.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Go ahead
we
and
need
log
to
in,
log in.
and we're gonna pull. No charge, no intercept. Warriors, Death Wish off the rip, and then wreck on the boss.
For shaman healers, are we spreading out at the start or after the ads are done?
At the start, I'd just move as you can while healing. You don't need to run all the way there before you cast a heal.
There's a bunch of us at the entrance.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get summons out.
Gotta be quick. Stone shield sticking.
Fuck, I don't have Zans on this guy.
Dale, are you here?
I can't trade it. Thank you, though.
Yeah, Blizzard just being Blizzard. Almost there. Hold on.
It logged you all the way out, didn't it?
Yeah. There.
I want all the sappers. It should be like at the very minimum 18 sappers.
I got no stone shield back.
We've got a resto druid that throws sappers. If he can do it, everybody can.
That's a good point.
There he is. Yeah, I got one for you.
Yeah. Oh, perfect. I'll cut by that.
Stone shield is nearly gone.
Stone shield's gone.
Rip.
Let's just repop. I'd rather be safe.
I only brought one on this guy. If somebody has a second, I'll buy it.
I've got a second.
Thank you.
Let me split my stack.
I got one from Horse. Thank you.
Okay.
We
We're
like,
taking
organize.
We're taking another stone shield and logging off.
Rip for gold.
Like 6 gold now.
There's 7 gold right now.
Oh. Yeah, but how much does it cost to re-level to 60? And
That's a good point.
Valid.
I think at least 8 gold, right?
$37.
At least double that.
American.
Everybody make sure they're not at the entrance before you walk back in.
No, we both did jerk my totem at the same time.
Do not stand in the whirlwind. Final reminder on that. You will die. I've seen rogues do evasion stuff. I'll leave that to you. Seems risky to me. I would just get out.
I'm like right here, guys. Don't waste your shard.
We need everybody to pop that stone shield ASAP and log out, so we're not doing this again.
Rogues, this is your time to shine.
Stealthed, sprint, and don't evasion while you're in sprint. It'll pull you out. And if for whatever reason you get pulled out of stealth, immediately vanish. You have to land the stuns on the heads.
Yeah, I'm hoping you can stay in stealth so you can vanish and do a follow-up cheap shot that's DR'd for an extra like 2 seconds or whatever. But yeah, if you get popped, you got to vanish and cheap shot.
You get
Zeus.
Square gonna be good.
Yeah, since I have first taunt on square, am I just going right to square or am I dragging it anywhere?
No, we're moving in and just stacking all together with the guards. Zug is the one dragging, and we'll move in and let them patrol back to us. So we should basically not have to move. Zug's dragging boss out.
And I'm assuming the rogue should be like stacking with the tanks on pool. Like
Yeah,
running
it's
in
like
with tanks.
three lines: tanks, rogues, and then everyone else. All right, should be able to log in now. Go ahead and log in, everybody.
Alright, second Satura's out of the group, stun.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure on what the range is for her whirlwind, so err on the side of further is better. Waiting on Fury, Bluebiss, Cal, Dooch.
No, I'm in.
That's his mage.
Oh, okay. Ready, check. All right, I'm just getting a feel for this patrol path. So I want to go basically when she's doing that again. Target your ads, tanks. Okay, we're going. Follow star. Here we go, boys.
No charge.
No charge.
Big sappers.
Sappers. Death Wish. Taunt when you see the first taunt expire. Nice job, guys. Moving on the boss. Out. I'm taunting. Everybody else out.
Empower.
Chain taunt, guys. Chain taunt.
Taunting.
Throw shield on and chain taunt.
Enough.
Lip. Some can't wait. It's on this.
It's on
Out.
Zeus. Everyone else out. I want you to wreck if you haven't yet after this whirlwind ends. Got a taunt again. Back on Zeus. I'm going mocking. Oh, she's out of range.
On it.
Mocking. Back on
Resisted.
Zeus. Wreck. Wreck and blast. Taunt. It's on Liler. Everybody else out. It's on Mess. Mess stay in. Everyone else out. Need another taunt in there. Ooh, that was a
Good job,
slow
boys.
kill, but we got it.
Hey, that was
Fuck,
okay.
my
We got
leg
it done.
strong.
That was pretty slow. The ads need to die way faster than that.
Yeah.
There was some problems
Yeah.
happening there.
Good job, tanks. I thought we handled that reasonably well.
Good job, Rogues, too.
Yeah, good job, Rogues. Good job, Deep Prot, with the concussive blow.
Good job, Seamus.
We should
Okay, I'm gonna
skip Guards of
explain.
Skull next time. We just blew it up. Sorry.
Yeah, boons should be up. Let's just go ahead and boon so we have 1 hour's up here.
We
I'm
get a
gonna explain the
Sunlight
boss
Duchy once I
fight.
log in.
Yeah, I'm gonna explain the boss fight and the suppression tunnel at the same time. So this is the suppression tunnel. It's just like the suppression room in BWL where this stuff spawns rapidly and we have to keep moving. The blue ones are elites. We'll focus them down. Everything else is non-elite and dies very easily. They're like whelps. We're full W here. We're just zugging all the way through. If we get overwhelmed, I'll call for AoE lip taunts and call for sappers. I'm hoping to save the sappers for later on, but that's the plan. There's a safe spot on the left at the end of the tunnel that we'll go to. You guys should be behind Star when we approach the boss. He has a massive aggro range, so I don't want to accidentally aggro the boss when we're not ready. Okay, so Fankris is basically like a worse version of Kurnax in AQ20. He's got the same Mortal Cleave that reduces healing by 10% per stack. So if we're slow, again, kind of like this last fight, we'll do a tank swap. Zug will start, Liler will pick up if needed. When you taunt, make sure to turn him, like get in front of him and taunt first. While that's happening, waves of bugs are spawning and moving in. The entire raid, healers and ranged included, will be stacked behind the boss. We want a tight stack so the bugs are coming all the way to us and the off tanks are picking up the ads in one spot, like, you know, Demo Shout and Whirlwinds and such. If we're spread out, the bugs will get stuck on you and it becomes messy. We're going to ignore the hatchling spawns and just single target burn the boss unless they build up. If I call for AoE on the bugs, then I want sappers to come out and I want casters to pivot to AoE. But otherwise, we're focusing on the boss. The only thing that changes that plan is if we see worm spawns. They have a nasty enrage, so we'll pivot and kill the worms. They're elites, but we're ignoring the small bugs. The other thing that happens here is an entangle. This is a dangerous mechanic. You can't petri out. Basically, random players will be teleported to the side of the cave over there and webbed up, and you'll start taking damage, and some bugs will spawn on you and attempt to eat you. So we'll have Thasimar responsible for running around and healing these individuals, and Bino responsible for throwing like a multi-shot and whatever else is needed to pull the few spawns that spawn right on you off of you. Once the initial spawns are off you, Thas's healing aggro will prevent any others from sticking to you. Zeus and Can't Wait are on Worms and Hatchlings. Santa Healing, Zug and Lyler on Boss. Doc, Bingus, Oni, Thas. Actually, let's have Doc, Bingus, Oni, and Bubba. I'll have you pick up on tank heals with Zugga and Lyler instead. This boss is tauntable, so I can't wait. Just be careful. Like, we don't want to AoE taunt the bugs behind the boss because it'll spin the boss, and we don't want to throw target dummies for the same reason.
10-4.
If you get webbed, I haven't seen that like DBM or Bigwigs has a good call out. Just like click on the radar where you are, so Bino and Thas know where to pivot and come save you. My 1 hour elixirs are falling off, so if yours are too, replace them. Food buff too. Any questions or ads?
Final rodeo, pay attention to what I'm doing, just in case I specifically get webbed and you need to come save me.
Roger that.
Ooh, good call.
Shouldn't
good
happen.
Call.
Does that go for Bino too then, with another hunter?
Yeah, let's have Moon be backup Entangle Saber.
How long is this hallway gonna take? Should I re up like 10-minute stuff?
10 minutes should be fine.
Okay.
Just one thing, absolutely under no circumstances are you dropping totems.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, no totems, and again, stay behind stars. We approach the end of the tunnel. Boss has a huge aggro range. We'll probably be able to handle it even if we do aggro. Depending on mana, we might just go right into it.
The safe spot is a pretty narrow window, so there's a high possibility that we won't get it. So healers, you need to chill the fuck out and just relax.
Oh yeah, I'm boom. Thank you.
Healers, relax, let hots tick, use your MP5.
Zug and Lyler focus the elites. Everyone else, tanks, try and gather up the little bugs. Let's go.
Just keep moving.
We're W here. You can strafe, but basically just not stopping.
Never stop, not stopping.
You can pause a little bit to let's just hesitate a second to let casters catch up. Couple trailing, and we're going again.
Use your instant cast heal, Shaman.
Earth shock.
Oh man, my NS is down now.
I'm going to be sappering early probably to help me gather some of the little bugs. Can't Wait, you can too. The rest of you guys should not be confused by that. I want to save the sappers if we decide we need to burn the little bugs down quick. And again, if you hear the call to turn and kill a worm, you got to kill the worm. Their enrage is nasty, nasty. All right, mana's looking pretty good. We're going to go right into it after we get here. I'm waiting for people to catch up. Yeah, Warriors starts pooling rage. Give Zug like 2 or 3 seconds before you open up. I don't want the boss spinning around. Pausing up here.
There he is.
All right,
This
we're
is
good.
the safe spot on Tasmar, by the way.
Mana's fine. We're following Zug in. Go ahead, Zug. Everyone's behind. Everyone's stacking tight behind, guys. Way tighter.
Empower.
Ping the radar if you get... Zug's got 2 stacks. Thick's entangled. All right, go ahead and swap, Lyler. Easy.
Well, that's
Little bonus.
boss.
It really is discount the other guy.
Oh, we got the that
Nate.
chest will
Huge
go
Negroes and the totem.
that chest will go to Zug. What was
Hell
the
yeah.
totem? Oh wow.
Bro, but he's collecting the fucking carapaces like Pokemon balls.
All right, that's it. AQ40. GG's.
GG's, boys. That was
Get a
good.
portal out of this motherfucker.
While
No,
we're
we're gonna
here
do-
and everyone's paying attention, you have to have your nature res ready for next week. You have to have your frost weapons ready for next week, including weapon skill.
Yeah, TB, please, guys. We're going to do Oni real quick. If you
Ah,
can I get one?
mage
Can I get one
and
mage to
orb.
click? Yeah, go over there and send a TB for it.
Oh,
We got one.
Waylander's got us. Here comes a TBT port.
What was the
Make sure you
ideal
have your Oni
number
there.
for nature resistance? 125 or 150?
That's kind of what I'm aiming for. Otherwise, your gear set starts to suffer. You should be. There's like 3 high value slots, which is a cape with plus 15 nature resist. I'm talking about warriors. There's a mail chest that's crafted with 25, and then the bracers are pretty good. Honestly, if you just had that and like a trinket and had like 90, you're probably fine. I don't put on rings that have like 14 nature resist. If you like, you either need to kind of max out the slot or just stick with your DPS piece. The princess legs are pretty good for warriors.
Some people might think that that's a dangerous raid made easy by methodical planning and excellent raid leading, but I, for one, think that that's a cakewalk and we can just fuck around next week and be fine.
I have to say I'm really pleased with how that went. We didn't have one charge go off on the Guardian. There was no one flying through the air. There was no charge DR issues on Satura. I don't even notice anyone get mind controlled on the first boss. It seemed like those sheeps were going out quick. Really good job. There were no fears that went out because people didn't burn their intimidating shouts. Like, it was clean.
You see, contrary to popular beliefs, warriors can't think.
Well, they can obey. I don't know if they can think.
Yeah, I disagree with that statement as a warrior.
I just suck.
Les Zug.
Just don't let it be deceptive, right? That was a good run. We had a clean 4 bosses, but it's always you're walking on the edge of a cliff. We're always at the verge of something catastrophic happening, especially in that place.
We also stopped at the hill. It's gonna get a little difficult.
Yeah, Satura had lived too long. I'm thinking maybe next time have the DPS warriors like lip wreck stay in and burn her down a little quicker.
Yeah, that's probably smart.
I almost did that, but
she was
That's
last.
Satura shit is sketch.
I took a
yeah.
whirlwind swing with wreck up. I went to like half health real quick.
Yeah, that's pretty normal.
The other thing, that whirlwind lasts so long too, so it's kind of hard to gauge a good time to lip because it seems like it's longer than the lip duration.
The range, yeah, it's definitely longer than lip duration. The AoE range isn't too bad though. I was like edging up just to get a feel for it, and like the size of the whirlwind isn't
We're
too.
edging to get a feel for it.
Nice.
Yep. I said what I said and I meant it.
It looked like on the second
let's
one
see.
when we wrecked, we could have probably finished it if we all lipped for next time. Like if we had like 10 warriors staying in with wreck and lip, probably could have just finished it.
The only Bladestorm that seemed sketch was the first one, just because we were all stacked on it.
You want healers to also have like ice weapons? Or are they fine?
Priests
Don't
should have
have the
wands.
ice wand. Bingus, for shame.
Okay. I don't know. I'm just
Um,
asking. I'll
Yeah,
go
no, so
get it.
here's a non-meme answer. Druids and shamans do not, because we will be way too busy cleansing poison. Priests should have a frost wand. You might be able to get a couple in, but it's not imperative. It's more important that we just keep everything calm and stable with healing.
Y'all can heal. I'm wanding. I'm blasting. I'm gonna top the meats.
While we're also talking about Visitus, take a look at what group you were in today. If you did not have a shaman in your group, then you need to have a gigantic stack of elixir of poison resistance for next week for Visitus. You
I
have
can
to
make
be able
one
to
on douche.
self-cleanse your own poison.
Can I request a new group for next week?
No.
I also would not just rely on the shaman in your group saving your life with diseases.
Actually,
Cleansing.
Jed, you'll probably be in a shaman group because we'll be weaving in the hunters for was like aspect of the
poisons
wild
or
whatever.
diseases?
Oh, yeah.
It's a poison.
It's a poison.
Because that's a whole separate. Because I can handle diseases.
Yeah, how many poisons are going out? Because like the poison cleanses one every 5
second.
seconds.
Yeah, so shamans, you have to stomp your totems. So every single time a volley goes out, so
Yeah, that makes
depending on what
sense.
group you're in, if you're in melee, you can stomp your totem right away. If you're in ranged, or if you have a hunter in your group, for example, you're going to have to pay attention, figure out how long it takes for the bolt to get all the way out to the hunter, and then stomp your totem. And you can't just wait for the passive ticks. It has to be immediate cleansing.
Oh yeah, it makes sense. Poison cleansing totem is more cost efficient than the spell itself, and it does the whole group every time you drop it.
It's the stuff you can buy on the auction house, the ERPs, and you can just macro them into your abilities, and they're off the GCD, so you can spam it, and it won't go off unless you actually have a poison on you.
Oh, what?
Yeah, what?
Elixir of
I've heard of
poison. Elixir of poison resistance.
Yeah, you gotta stop abbreviating.
ETR.
You know how I feel about that shit.
Are
I
there
can't
logs
handle
on
it.
here now? Was somebody logging?
Yeah.
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 Did someone
Oh,
report?
long I was healing the bear. It's not fair.
I'd like to
your
review
purses are good.
tape.